Have you guys gotten used to this new way of sneezing? You got to sneeze into your elbow now? I've got to be honest, I'm not used to it. You guys hear me? I'm not used to it. I went into an elevator the other day, and a lady in a wheelchair came in with me, and I felt a sneeze coming on, and I thought, oh no. It's awkward sneezing in public now, isn't it? So I thought I'd better face away from her, and I went like this. And it was really awkward, right, because she thought I'd aimed it at her. Cheers. I'm wearing these bands at the moment. Cognitive behavioural therapy. I want to be a better person. I don't want to be smutty. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be inappropriate. But I thought, it's probably not the best idea for an amateur stand-up comedian, but there it is. We've got a beautiful audience in tonight. Hey, how are you? I did write some of my jokes down on my arm. It's one of my first times. I apologise. Did little symbols and stuff. I've actually smudged it all now with that sneeze. I didn't think you guys would mind, and I thought it'd be pretty cool. If I get a laugh at some of my jokes, I can get it tattooed. That's not all of the jokes, actually. I do have some more, but they only made the shortlist. Yes, I hope you hadn't laughed at that one, because that's going to be a really awkward tattoo. I'm not sure if only half of you laughed at it, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't lie to or manipulate my wife. I have tried, and I have faith that I can do it. I've seen it happen. She goes to get her haircut 4 or 5 weeks in a row, right? I said, why are you getting your haircut so often? She said, well, I'm growing it. Really? Are you aware that your hair is dead and that it grows from the root? She said, shut up. My hairdresser knows better than you, but I thought, at least she's getting a unbiased opinion. Why are we still looking for Where's Wally? That guy has been missing for 33 years. He's lost. Whatever he's up to, it's dodgy. He's got decoys. In America, he's called Waldo, so he's got aliases. Whatever he's up to, it's really dodgy. That guy doesn't want to be found. Or he doesn't want to be funny either. I've been considering having an affair. It was my wife's idea. She sent me to a singles event in a phone box. Nobody else turned up. I thought, is it lonely in here or is it just me? It was just me. I'd like to say I went to the school of hard knocks, but I didn't. I went to the school of soft knocks. I was terrible as a salesman. Couldn't get anyone to open the door. I'm going to refer to my notes again. I like the idea of making things Irish. Adding a bit of whiskey to your bacon or to your coffee. I think that's really cool. You can't make things cool by making them English. I went to a cafe the other day and asked them to make my coffee English. Came out with a tea bag and a couple of digestives. Have you guys heard of this ASMR business? Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response? This joke better be really funny because that's hard to memorize. In the ages. It's where you whisper into microphones, or that people on the internet are making money whispering into microphones. I'm not going to do it. I might. Or eating food into microphones, and it elicits a pleasurable response on the back of the neck. It's EBGBs. And people like it, so I thought I'd like to elicit a pleasurable response from my wife. But she seemed to have read my mind, because by the moment I picked up the apple, she'd already launched herself across the room, slapped the apple out of my hand, she had me up against the wall, and she whispered in my ear. And she said, if you ever come near me with that apple, you'll wish you'd chosen a smaller fruit. I was very frightened, actually, but I was more aroused by the whisper in the ear. Here's my notes, don't judge me. With all what's been going on, I've been looking inwards for answers. I was advised that there is a philosophy school in Auckland that's been seeking the truth for over 60 years. That's their tagline. I thought, 60 years? That's way too long. I've never looked for anything for 60 years. If I misplace my keys for 20 minutes, they're lost. They're the last people you'd want on a search and rescue, aren't they? They're probably the people looking for Wally. And that's why we had a rubbish Wally joke at the beginning, so we could come back. Jeez. I've been learning a lot about myself this year. I'm of Jewish descent. I didn't know that. It's true. Another thing, I'm addicted to as seen on TV purchases. I saw a self-circumcision kit online, which I thought was a bargain. But with any as seen on TV stuff, you only use it once, it ends up sitting in the cupboard. How much longer to go? It's not blinking. Play me off. I like to think I'm not like the youth of today, right? I'm not addicted to my screen, always on there, like swiping or having to update. But I dropped my phone the other day and I cracked the whole thing. And now, whenever I get my phone out and I scroll, it actually cuts me to do it. My first reaction, obviously, was to update my status with a blood emoji and a finger emoji. But I thought this is going to be some sort of new self-harm, isn't it? So I looked it up. I thought, ooh, messed it up. Anyway, I've not been getting along with my neighbour. I haven't. I keep throwing my dog turds into a cement mixer. I don't think he likes it very much, but it's tough shit. Right, cheers.